All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
I'd like to formally ask TMZ and the paparazzi in general, can y'all leave Ben Affleck alone? Randy, pull it up. This dude, this is the shittiest photo of any celeb I've ever seen.
He's sunburned and drunk on vacation. What's wrong with that?
Ben Affleck, wipeout, pooped post-wedding. Yeah, he's pooped. You know why? Because he was at his wedding where he married Jennifer Lopez. You don't have to get him at this horrible time where his face is just, he looks like shit. He does. But has he done anything to deserve the cameras in his face at all times?
He's Ben Affleck, dude.
Like, just give him a break. The Dunkin' Donuts thing, let the guy fucking get his mediocre donuts.
Paparazzi.
What is it that people stand Dunkin' Donuts for? Is it the coffee? Is it the donuts? Is it the other stuff? What is the reason?
Because it's regional.
I think
it's the same
Dunkin'
reason people
Donuts
stand
famously
Bluebell.
has good coffee.
Okay. I've had their coffee one time,
Famously.
exactly one time, and it was rocket fuel. It put me I was
Yeah, it's
freaking
gas.
out.
It's straight gas.
The food at
I also had
Dunkin'
a
is
Four
average.
Loko later that night, so my body was just revolting.
The food is average. The coffee's above average.
What were you on, man?
I was in Rhode Island, dude. I was just built different that trip, just taking down as much caffeine as I
You
could.
just wanted to destroy your insides on that trip?
I didn't want to, but I did. Well, I'm sorry for Ben Affleck's loss.
Yeah, me too.
He's fine. He's married to J-Lo again. Or did they ever get married the first time around?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
he did.
She's been waiting for tonight.
I'll have to
just
check
Jenny-
him law.
Hey,
Whoa.
don't be fooled by the rocks that she's got. She's still Jenny from the block.
Yeah, she's got another rock on
Randy?
her finger now.
Randy likes it.
Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I don't want to like sit here and be like, oh, I don't feel good, and like, make excuses for any performance issues I might have today. But like, I don't feel I don't feel good.
Dude, shut up.
I just
I don't even feel
good.
to be honest, like a lot of times if someone doesn't feel good for the podcast, I'm like, you know what, we're gonna help you get through this. But
I have
the way that you've been acting in between your complaints about not
I
feeling well,
have-
I think you're completely fine.
an ear infection.
Oh my yo.
It's been creeping up all week, and it finally has set in. My whole head is just a throbbing throbberson. It's not a good situation. It's not good at all. But here I am, and I'm gonna put forth my best effort, and I think I'm gonna knock it out of the park today.
Thank you for digging deep, Throbby Throbberson.
Yeah,
It's big of you.
yeah. Thank you, man. It's good to be here. Thank you all for having me.
You should see a doctor. I feel like you've had ear issues in the past, recent past.
Have you heard of these doctors that are called ENTs?
If by past you mean my whole life, yes, I have at least one ear infection a year for as long as I can remember.
Why do I
Sometimes
remember you
two.
had one like 2 months ago?
Because I did.
Well, yeah, you need to get some help, bud.
I know, man. I know.
Do you think it's a waxy buildup, maybe?
It's not. No. I should have had tubes in my ears when I was a kid.
I saw some people on the Discord asking if Dylan's got dirty ass ears.
No, I don't have. My ears are clean.
I can remember the kid in 5th grade who had dirty ears. Poor
Ooh.
guy.
Dude, you got to be nice to those people.
You got to
man.
tell them.
We gotta
didn't
be
tell.
nice.
I don't know what am I gonna do? Like, hey man,
Dude,
Q-tip one time.
But that's one of those things that like you don't know until someone points it out to you when you're a kid.
That's fair. You can't. You don't look inside your ears every day.
No kid, or unless
can
that
l-
kid sees somebody else with a dirty ear and he's like, "Oh, I got to go home and look at my ears." But like most kids don't do that. You got to be nice to those kids.
Yeah, man.
Rhodes saw me doing a Q-tip in my ear, and he was brushing his teeth, and he tried to put his toothbrush in his ear. It was kind of cute. I was like, that doesn't go there. Definitely
What
don't.
Q-tip songs were you listening to?
Vibrant thing.
Dylan's like, my ears hurt.
I remember Q-tip.
Shut up.
Dude, you don't understand, man. It sucks.
No, I know. I
Ear
get it. I get it.
infections
I'm
are
sorry.
not
I'm not
cool.
trying to diminish your ear infection, but I'm not going to say what you did to the Advil bottle when you were taking your Advil, but
I took Advil. What are you talking about?
okay.
What did you do? Did you
Got this new
mouth?
mug. Got this new Lego mug.
Okay.
He tried to snort the Advil. He said, "This is how I do my drugs normally."
It was a gel.
He was just putting
was a
putting
gel-
liquid gels up his nose.
Yeah, liquid gel.
You would be weirded out by how I take pills.
Why? What do you do?
Are they blue and yellow?
I don't put them in my hand. I put them in the cap and then toss it into my mouth
Why?
That's not weird.
because I don't want to get my dirty hands on them. And I don't want to wash my hands like immediately before. So that's what I do. Alyssa really hates it.
People who go pills and then water are doing it wrong.
That's me.
You go water, hold the water in your mouth, then drop the pills in, and it's like the pills never even touch your tongue. That's how to do it, folks.
I've never had a problem with the taste.
That's how you do it.
I don't even need water, dog. I'm
For
different.
me, it's always been a texture play.
Water, pills, swallow. That order.
Water pill, water
You'll thank
people
me
are the
later.
softest people on earth. Water pill, water. Come
Let's
on.
go water pill. I don't go.
Yeah,
water
no,
pill,
I'm
water.
saying water pill,
Okay.
water.
Okay.
Like
Dude, for
yeah, it's like
if it's an
do
Advil,
it down.
if it's
Calm down.
Advil, I may not even get water.
if it's Advil liquid gels,
that nice little
catch me
candy
dry.
coating.
Catch me dry sucking these things down.
Dude, Advil's the
Don't say
only
dry sucking.
it's the only medicine that comes equipped with candy paint.
Yeah, it comes through dripping.
It just drips on the back of your tongue.
Do you ever
gross.
Do you ever try to raw dog like a vitamin or something, and then suddenly it starts dissolving on your on your like tongue, and then you start to really freak out?
That's why
Vitamins
if you
do
use my
have-
method, that'll never happen to you.
It happens
Vitamins
to
are
me like
tough.
1% of the time. So like the other 99%, I just feel like I
Hey,
have that absolute dog in me. 'Cause
add
I'm just
the,
swallowing pills.
Add that talking point to the athletic greens. Like you won't need to raw dog a multivitamin anymore.
Yeah.
Now you've got fucking AG1.
There's something about those vitamins that like when you I'm not talking about athletic greens, just like vitamins in the capsules that just taste so much worse than anything else. They just taste so earthy.
Not
You're just
Ritual.
eating dirt. Well, Ritual smells great. But the Ritual vitamins had like the little balls in them. I'm talking about the earthy looking ones. It
You're
looks like
talking
they
about
just
the ones
packaged up
that
some dirt.
Or like clay.
Yeah.
Like something Shailene Woodley would eat.
What?
She eats clay.
Her stock will never recover for me. Anyone that dates Aaron Rodgers in any capacity, their stock just immediately takes a hit, and it's just not going to go up anytime soon.
Now you're gonna act like you're out on Danica Patrick.
I mean, I did get to witness where she stores her wine in Napa one time, so that was a pretty cool
Wow,
experience.
that's
for me.
amazing. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, the guy was like, "This is actually Danica Patrick's wine." I was like, "Cool,
Yeah, I don't
ready to
care.
move on."
Yeah,
What's her net worth?
When do we get to drink the wine? I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not here to care. I'm here to get drunk.
Her net worth? No, it's 6.2.
I feel like if you store your wine somewhere in Napa, you have to be at least 10.
No,
I'm gonna guess 18.
You can store it there, dog.
Whoa. Okay. As of August 4th, her net worth is estimated to be around 80 million.
What the?
This is via wealthygorilla.com.
Classic Dylan underestimating a girl boss.
Do you not like to see her win?
She hasn't been in the spotlight for a long time. Am I wrong? Is she still racing?
She's going to McLaren. She's replacing Ricardo.
Yep.
She's not.
That would actually be kind of sick.
Look at that F1 talk.
Do you ever drive and just imagine you're an F1 driver? Just start apexing turns and shit?
I think I could be an F1 driver.
I don't think you could.
I really think.
Based
I
on the
could.
fact that you and I both quit the video game
Dude.
because Monaco was too hard, I don't know if we have that in us.
I don't
the
think
way
you
your
can do it with
boy
your
weaves,
colorblindness.
the way your boy weaves in and out of traffic, it's like, who is this guy? I just fucking hit it, just whipping that shit.
Mhm.
Wood grain.
Really?
Does colorblindness keep you? No, I know you don't have.
It doesn't
a severe,
affect my driving. No.
a severe case, but are there people who have trouble with stoplights?
No, that's why I have the order, David.
Yeah, there are.
Can you can see the?
Green is always at the bottom or the right side, so that helps people who are colorblind.
I thought green was at the top.
No, it's at the bottom
How do you know you're colorblind?
because I know. I know.
I just
Wow, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely should trust Dylan more, but I
I
can't.
am
I've known
very
him too long.
wise. Very wise.
no, you've just had to confront this before, and Dave and I don't.
That's true. The green and the red, I don't get confused, but sometimes the yellow and the red throw me off a bit.
There's a light at William Cannon and Convict Hill that when the sun is setting in the west, it faces west, you can't see it. And like people, you could see people and they're like moving their head. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
They used to call me William Cannon.
Really? Why? 'Cause you
Huge
had
cock.
You had a gun, like an arm. Oh no!
I'll let you decide.
Oh, because you're a big wiener. Is that what you mean?
Old Billy Cannon. Billy Boomstick over here.
William Cannon. That's a strong name.
But that would be a good name, yeah. I would vote for a William Cannon if
Yeah.
they ran. What do these student loans do that they need to get forgiven?
You guys hear about this?
Like,
It
they have to
was
stay out past curfew.
it was just announced right before we started recording.
Did they say they were only on the 12th hole, but they were actually like on the 18th hole, getting ready to hit the bar for a little bit?
I
The
don't
boys.
know.
That sounds like the boys to me. Yeah, good, man. Hey, well, we're going to do a party pod just on student loan forgiveness.
Anyone that was budgeting that's getting their student loans forgiven, I'm going to welcome you back right now to our Patreon.
Ooh.
Patreon.com/circling
Wow.
back podcast. You can officially afford it. Congratulations.
That's great.
We need to drop a lead in the writers group, the PGP writers group, because this one will do numbers, I think.
Yeah.
This should track well.
UFG.
Dude, so I thought
Anybody want this?
for a long time, I didn't know what UFG stood for. No one explained it to me when I joined.
Unforgivable.
I didn't know it meant up for grabs. And then I got to the point where I convinced myself that it meant something very internet-y, and I thought it meant, you fucking guys. Like, you fucking guys, look at this. And I
You
was
fucking guys, we got a hot one here.
Real guys.
took a long time. Patreon.com/circling back podcast. We've been doing worse stuff this month. We did Dad Pod last week, and yesterday we dropped something new called Exactly 5 Minutes.
That was hot, dog.
It was lit. It was truly lit. We had a little raffle ball machine thing in here for like bingo or whatever. And we were just randomly selecting questions from listeners. It was a fun time. And we talked about each question or prompt for exactly 5 minutes. Also, we're doing voicemails tomorrow on Patreon. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. We have a brand new YouTube channel. If you are a YouTube subscriber of our Wash Media channel, we thank you. You can go right there. You can see where the new channel is right on the app or anywhere, really. But you can probably just search Circling Back for our new channel. Go subscribe. We're trying to do numbers over there. Make it happen. We have a link in the description of this episode for that.
I think you'll get more out of this show if you watch it. There's a lot that goes on that people listening obviously can't see. A lot of nonverbal communication, much to Dylan's dismay.
Why can't they see?
Plus, we're all devastatingly handsome. So
I will say that the light is favorable to me in the clips. I do look way more tan than I am.
grab
Thank you, Randy.
grab a towel
I'm sorry.
if you're gonna watch. In case you get like sweaty, like hot and sweaty.
Yeah. Have my coffee.
The butt.
Hey, shout out to the two
Hit
guys who
laugh
sent me
track or some
mugs.
shit. I don't know, man. Give me something, dog.
Do you know
Crickets.
why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam that's out to get you. Don't let greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Rocket Money and take control of your subscriptions. You might think it's a new sponsor alert, but I got news for you. No. Truebill is officially Rocket Money.
Ooh.
You have to check out Rocket Money. They help you manage and cancel subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about with just a tap. If this sounds familiar, that's because you've heard us talk about our favorite app, Truebill, before, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Truebill is now backed by Rocket Companies, and they just changed their name to Rocket Money, and I think they're going to the moon, baby.
Ooh. Maybe past the moon, dog.
Dude, shout out to the Rocket Mortgage golf tournament in Detroit. Anyone that wants to bring a golf tournament to Michigan, I'm a fan of.
Okay. Yeah.
And to do so in the middle of
That's
truck
fine.
month is pretty cool.
That's
It's very
fine.
big. I mean, if you're wondering like why they did this, well, for one, Truebill has grown from a bill management app into a full-on personal finance empowerment tool that helps over 3.4 million people with budgeting, lowering bills, canceling subscriptions, and more, saving each of their members an average of $700 per year. We're all signed up for it. I get that Monday email that lets me know what I spent last week. Does it sometimes make me feel a little bit bad about myself? Yeah, but I deserve that shame. It's made me better. It's made me a better spender, made me a better saver. Made me
Also,
more aware of my finances.
It'll let you know if something looks sketchy, like, hey, uncategorized transaction here. Can you check this? And you're like, oh shit, I would have missed that.
Yeah, you're like, yo, word?
Yeah, that's what I
not
say
cool.
to myself.
Bottom line, Rocket Money is everything I've loved about Truebill, but with a fresh look and feel. Start canceling your unused subscriptions and save money at rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling, or download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Got a lot on this rundown right now. Where do we want to even start? Start with this rapping robot. It's a robot who raps.
Wait, what? I haven't seen this yet, man.
I mean,
It's the first AI robot, or excuse me, AI hip hop robot.
Does it have bars?
Got canceled, Dylan.
so
What?
was the robot Did Allen Iverson help make this robot, or is it modeled after him?
Yeah,
Wait.
no, they gave him one of AI's sleeves.
Wait, why did it get canceled? Did it have some like unsavory tweets from like back in 2014 or something?
Per AV Club, the cartoon rapper powered by artificial intelligence is being accused of offering crass, exploitative, and racist depictions of Black life in its lyrics and videos, in addition to using racist slurs. So
This thing's racist? Who programmed this thing?
a couple lads, Anthony Martini and Brandon Lee.
Never trust a
Not
guy
the
whose
Crow.
name could get simplified to Tony Martini. I'm sorry. If there's one
Tony Martini?
if there's one name that I have my guard up against, it is our man Tony Martini.
If you sit down at a poker table and then a guy named Tony Martini is sitting there, you got to get up.
Yeah, you sit right up.
He's going to clean you out.
It's just a remake of Scarface, but it's Tony Martini, and he just has like a wicked vodka problem.
Tony Martini?
Like final scene, he's just pounding martinis and just gets up, stumbles his way into a shotgun
Oh my
blast.
God.
The
Gosh.
second you shake hands with Tony Martini, you know that money is coming out of your pocket at some point
Oh,
in your
yeah.
life.
Forget about it.
Mhm.
Forget about it.
Ew.
Tony Martini.
This is a scathing review of this
Okay.
AI.
Since
rapper.
it's an AI robot, did it learn how to be racist on its own? Or was it like they set it up to be racist?
Great question, one that you're probably not going to get the answer to
I
here.
want to know, man. What's the deal with this racist robot? I want to hear its bars, though.
It's all based on AI. Does that help?
Allen Iverson.
No, I think you're missing the point. It's Web 3.
Oh, I'm on my Web 2 shit still. Maybe that's my problem.
Well, Martini did tell the New York Times that Mecca was voiced by a black guy. He argued that this was not a malicious plan of white executives and in a crystal clear distillation of NFT brain rot. He said that, quote, it's literally no different from managing a human artist except that it's digital.
No, I don't think he understands what literally means.
He also added that when talking about Mecca, that it's actually one of the most diverse teams you can get. I'm the only white person involved.
Is this Tony?
Yeah, that's Tony talking.
It's
Tony Teeny?
Yeah, Tony's like, I got black friends too. Relax, Tony. Just take the L and move on.
This feels like an SNL skit or something. Like this whole thing is like too good to be true.
Now I'm just trying to think of what tweets this Mecha robot had back in the day that got him canceled.
I'm the only white person involved, he says.
What I'm taking from this is that I don't think he was like firing off hot tweets. I think it was more of his lyrics. He might have used some words that shouldn't be used by an artificially intelligent rapper who I presume was made by a white guy.
If y'all played this,
Well,
YouTube
he was the only
clip-
white guy in the team, David.
I don't
played-
know if I believe
Have
it.
y'all
I don't
played the
believe it
YouTube
either.
clip?
Huh?
The YouTube clip that's in the story here. Have y'all played it?
I'm too
Oh, there-
afraid.
There are several of them.
I don't want to get canceled.
I kind of want to go through the rest
Fair.
of my life being able to say I've never heard any bars from FN Meka or whatever.
If it's heat, like I will spin it. That's all I'm saying.
This says there's also a video of Mecca almost getting eaten by a giant Roomba that was posted a day before the contract signing. It has nearly 1 million views. Pretty good.
What?
The video also has Mecca getting off a blue Bugatti jet that has more than 35 million views. So he knows how to ball. It's just that he got canceled now, so he's done.
How'd he get all that bread?
Like, did they just like honest question? Did they just like filter a bunch of music through this robot's ears and then like let him figure out how to rap after?
I don't know, but a lot of rap songs out there have some lyrics that use certain language.
Yeah.
And if you were to feed this robot all those lyrics, it's going to come up with some like-minded bars.
I heard they just were feeding him like I heard Tony Martini was trying to just feed them like Asher Roth and like
Matty B.
Dude,
yeah,
nobody
and, like,
loved college as much
and
as
everyone
Asher
hated
Roth.
hated effing Mecca.
Me and your daughter.
It says here that there is FN Meka has a hibachi Rolls Royce that it calls a hobachi,
That's good.
which is derogatory toward women, Dylan.
What's a hibachi Rolls Royce look like? Do they have like cooking up? There's
It's
like
been
stir
pimped.
fry in the back.
It's clearly been pimped.
Okay.
With what?
A hibachi chef.
That's sick.
Yo, we put a hibachi chef in your back seat.
That is sweet. That is objectively tight.
We heard you like shrimp.
I would not be mad if someone put like a flat top stove thing in the back of my car.
Yes, you would.
No, I
griddle?
wouldn't, dude.
That's not practical at all. What are you gonna do?
I can't wait till the weather gets a little cooler outside and we can finally do that backyard hibachi thing.
That's what I'm doing for my birthday.
Fuck you. You're not doing it for your birthday. You're not allowed.
Someone's not getting
I
invited.
thought you, wait, one of y'all hates hibachi.
He was anti.
It's
He
you.
was anti until he started imagining that he could cuck my birthday celebration. That was canceled, by the way, because it was 42 degrees outside.
I would have gone.
I would have done it
I
too.
There was
wouldn't
enough
have.
heat from that grill. too.
Right? Dude, that's literally what I told Sally. I was like, we're all going to be sitting around a dude that's just like setting things on fire. We're going to be just fine.
Could have done our
Someone
solo
flings,
stoves out there.
someone flings a shrimp at me. It's on site.
Why do you care?
He's getting hands.
Why?
I don't know. Don't throw shrimp at me.
He's
Yeah,
trying to get you to eat it, dude. He's serving you.
What if it's a jumbo?
Put it on a plate, dog. That's how I usually eat my food.
How do you know that's the right way to do it? That just
If
because
it's
that's
a-
the way you learned how to do it? That
What
doesn't
if
mean
it's
it's right.
a jumbo?
I think it's more green friendly if you don't use a plate, less to wash. So, I mean, if you're serious about this climate change thing, you might want to look into eating shrimp on the fly
That's my new Instagram handle. Shrimp on the fly.
with underscores, and it's got to be duh fly.
That's so stupid.
Was just regular flounder on the fly taken?
Shrimp on the fly?
You know, it's a valid question.
I hate underscores. When
It's
I
the
see
worst.
Yeah, they're
underscores
trash.
and people's ats are just trash.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
The
Grow up.
the only underscore that I actually like, and I think this is well done, is our friends over at Turn Dogs, because they use it as a vacancy for one of the letters, which is smart. But when people separate words, I'm like, you gotta just do something else.
Mm-hmm. Wait, don't we have an underscore somewhere?
Hey, can I issue an
Yeah, we do.
announcement?
We have it on
Watch
one of the
media.
watch medias. It's tough.
On
I hate
Twitter.
It's a bad thing, but we tried. I got an announcement, and this isn't on the rundown. Andrew Tate has officially been banned from Podcast Week.
it.
Wow.
You know what I've been calling him lately, just to dunk on him? Andrew Tate.
You know
That's
what a
pretty
taint
good.
is, Dylan, of course.
Yeah.
It's the
I
area.
have one.
It's the area on the back of your elbow.
I'll show you.
Show us your tape.
They're so gross, man. What are they doing down there?
Taints?
Yeah.
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
Just existing? Just being part of your biology?
I suppose that's true.
What's your least favorite part of your body?
Ooh. I have many. Truly.
Go ahead, power rank them.
No.
Body shame yourself.
Give us one. Just give us a taste.
No, people on social media do that for me already.
Do you want us to power rank your least favorite parts of your body?
Sure. What's your least favorite part of my body?
Forearms?
It's not that.
It's not a forearm.
What are you doing?
Just flexing on the haters.
Why does Andrew Tate why is Andrew Tate even a thing?
I don't know.
Where'd he come
I'd
from?
gone so long without knowing anything about him, and then last 2 weeks it's just been
Dude, you
the
know what's-
memes are keeping him alive.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, Dave?
I
It's
just- I'm
almost
part of the
like
problem.
it's almost like when people get canceled, it just adds fuel to the fire. It's almost like it doesn't cancel them at all and just helps them. No,
Are you
weird how that
saying
works?
it's like reverse cancel culture? It like
Am I saying cancel culture isn't real?
are you saying cancel culture?
When Joe Rogan was getting quote canceled, he gained like 600,000 Instagram followers in like a week.
Let's get canceled.
Yeah, should we get canceled? I say we need to get strategically canceled.
Let's create an artificially intelligent rapping lad.
No. If we're gonna get canceled, I'd prefer if it wasn't for anything too serious.
No, you didn't let me finish.
We need to be able to bounce back.
He's just not very good.
Oh, he's just a bad rapper.
Yeah, like his freestyles are clearly written. He stammers over his words.
What if we do
It's not
something to
good.
Randy?
Should we haze him?
that we haven't already done?
Yeah, but like we have like a low key contract with Randy that says like, hey, so we're just doing this to you so we can like get more followers. But
I love a good
on the
low-key
low,
contract.
Like we'll pad those pockets.
Hmm.
If you think of anything that we can get canceled for, Randy, just let us know. I'm not going to sexually harass you if that's what's going through your mind.
Yeah, that would never happen here.
No, I'd prefer not to get canceled.
We could just make him paint himself blue.
It's kind of bullshit that Randy's been painting this entire thing with the perfect shade of blue, and he hasn't painted himself yet. If he was team content, he would use the excess paint at the end of this painting thing,
I
and he
saw
would paint
that.
himself.
I saw that poll. I voted yes.
What?
What? Did Randy get an OnlyFans that I'm not familiar
Time
with?
out.
No, it was a Twitter poll or Instagram something. I don't know.
You can see poll on Twitter. They do not censor.
Mm-mm.
That's true.
Shout out to the Bendy tweet.
Not on the Grom though. Dude,
Yeah.
shout out to the Bindi tweet.
Shout out. Major shout.
Might never delete. It's not even he's not ever like even can consider deleting that.
He's
tweet.
not even flirting with being bendy.
I know. It's a pretty like standard like bendiness there. It's not extra bendy or anything. It's just on all fours.
Yeah.
Anybody could do that.
I'm like the least flexible
Prove
person
it.
of all time.
Prove it.
You don't think I can get on all fours?
Do it. Do it on the desk.
Throw that ass in a circle, please.
You want me to get on all fours on this desk?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Should I take my clothes
This
off
will
first?
incentivize people to follow us on YouTube so they can watch it.
You want me to get on this desk?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Throw that ass in a circle on your desk right now.
I'm not throwing my ass in a circle.
I'm not saying you have to like pee pop or something. Just get on your all fours.
Pee pop. Pee pop. Thank you for not asking me to pee pop for the people, Dave.
How many patrons for Dylan to pee pop
To
on
pop
a
my pee?
handstand?
It's not. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Dylan just pop you.
I would do it for if we got to 5,000. I promise I would do it. I would be clothed in some capacity, but this definitely won't come back to haunt me.
I'm not gonna pop pee for anybody right now.
Yeah, same.
I only do that in the comfort of my own home.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep checking TMZ to see if Ben Affleck's been photographed pee popping outside of a Starbucks or something.
Duncan.
Oh yeah, Duncan.
Dave, have you lost your wedding ring since your wedding night?
You know the story, right?
What?
I lost my wedding ring on my wedding night.
I know. I was helping you look for it on the bus.
No, my best man brought it to my parents' house like the next day. He found it in his garment bag. But no, I have not. I've had scares.
I
But-
just lost mine for a week.
I didn't even notice.
I don't wear it that often. That's why I lost it. And that's what made it even harder to find because I couldn't nail down. I had to go back to all the episodes from last week, rewatch every episode, and
Really?
figure out. And not rewatch every episode, but just check in and see if I could find my ring anywhere. And the last time that I saw my ring last week was on the Wednesday episode, and I had no clue where it was. It was found yesterday. Officially have a ring, but it's the first time I've done that like dumb husband thing where you just don't. I had nothing.
So why don't you wear it all the time? You like to keep your options open?
I honestly just hate having stuff on my hands.
You should get it tattooed.
Dude, if anything, these things are like magnets.
What do you mean?
Wedding rings?
Oh, for babes.
Girls are way more likely to talk to a guy with a wedding ring than not. So I was actually doing all the babes a favor by leaving it off so they
Is it
wouldn't
because
approach me.
we're not afraid of commitment?
Yeah.
That's why in my 20s I wore a wedding ring before I was even married.
Really?
It didn't work.
Is that why you got it tattooed on your finger too?
Okay. Yeah. It's gone now. We talked about that on the pod. Check out RBP.
It's weird that it just faded away.
It is, right?
Tattoos famously aren't supposed to do
Here,
that.
I have
No,
a
you
theory as to
paid
why
good
it
money
faded
for
away
that.
for Ross because he did not treat it like you're supposed to treat it after you get a tattoo, and it scabbed up really bad.
You just got to keep it clean, right?
I remember him showing up to the house that night. The tattoo on his hand. I was like, dude, what?
Of all of the tattoos that someone in that group in San Marcos could have or would have gotten, I would have never guessed something wedding ring related.
Yeah.
You wanted to get a Bobcats Forever tattoo on your ass, right?
Uh-huh. I still might.
You're going to do those two pistols crossed over one another that says "Get fucked."
Yeah. I was going to get that one too.
Shout out to my friend from Texas Tech who actually has that on his ass. Doesn't make any sense. He doesn't know why he did it.
Don't get a thigh tat.
Why?
Get it somewhere else. Man.
Don't listen to this chuggy ass bitch
You're too
over here.
chuggy. You're too chuggy to get.
No, you're
that.
not, Dave. Don't listen to him, dude.
That's a young, like hip guy thing.
Don't listen to him, dude. I think we should get tats. Let's do it this weekend.
Here's the problem. I would immediately be the guy at the gym who just got a tat and people up there, you see the same people when you go, if you go the same window that I go. And they would see me, and they've known me this entire time with the stash, but no tats. And then I'm going to have a tat, and they're like, oh, what's this? This guy's going through it. And it's in my head now.
Midlife crisis.
Exactly. Which, I mean, this will be my third midlife crisis. So
My issue is that if I got a tattoo and anybody said anything negative at all, like not even like that negative, just any slight or anything, I would immediately hate that person.
you have to stay out of the Discord.
Yeah, I'd be like I would just fucking want to kill them. Be like, dude, this is permanently on me.
Somebody, you like open up the Circling Back Discord after like a good show. You're like, man, I was on fire today. And you scroll down, you see like, man, Will's tat. That ain't it. Oh, God damn it.
No, the Discord's nice, dude.
They are.
That ain't it.
I don't have any.
That
I don't
ain't
have any issue with the Discord. I like them.
Oh man. Yeah, but no, that's a real fear because like I know you can get tattoos removed. I think it's a total beating, and I think it's not cheap.
No, it's a beating, dude.
Like it's a process.
I
multiple
watched an
days.
MTV True Life on getting tattoos removed because I will watch any MTV True Life as long as they play it. And I mean, you have to go through a lot.
Should we do a group rewatch of the True Life? The guy who at the end gets calf implants.
That guy was perfect.
That guy was perfect.
That dude was fucking awesome.
Actually,
that was
guy
Tony
said,
Martini.
That guy said after he got his calf implants, like, now I am perfect.
He wasn't wrong.
And he was right.
I wish our audience skewed heavier towards the late 30s instead of like the late 20s because we could justify trying to just rewatch old MTV shows all the time.
I would do a real world watch. Which
Real
one would
world-
you start with?
I think there's a case to be made that New Orleans would be a good one. I also think San Diego with Brad and
You can
Cameron.
start with Austin.
For me, it's either Chicago, New Orleans, or San Diego. Austin would be fun because
Is that a Vince Young steakhouse?
live
it's
here.
famously now the Vince Young Steakhouse. Yes, the house.
Also right next to P.F. Chang's China Bistro.
It's true. That's a good point, man.
You see these dinosaur tracks?
Dude,
I'm not really that into them, honestly.
I
'Cause
told-
you know my takes.
are you kidding? How does this not absolutely fascinate everyone that gets a hold of it? These tracks are 113 million years old, and you're not
Space and
like, oh my God,
dinosaurs.
that's crazy.
Okay,
Those are pretty tight.
113 million years.
Yeah.
Carbon dating, Will. Half-life, things of that nature.
That doesn't fascinate you?
You're saying how is it just now being discovered?
I didn't say it. Dave asked a good question though.
Okay.
So these tracks were in a dinosaur zone. It was like there was a park there.
Oh, the D zone.
There's a park there that's like their dinosaur tracks
Sir.
are everywhere.
Sir, step away from the dinosaur zone.
No, really.
Sir.
They were playing Zone D.
Would y'all like actually listen for a sec?
Is that like the Tampa 2?
This is a known area for like a lot of dinosaur activity. There's a park there. So there were already
They just hang
tracks
out there.
discovered there.
Just ne'er-do-well dinosaurs just smoking cigs and
These were
making
newly
out,
discovered because of the drought.
which is affecting everyone in Texas.
Okay, so Pangea was 230 million years ago.
Supercontinent.
Pangea. We're talking Pangea now.
I'm just wondering, like,
Let
I
them set
feel
the
like
stage.
that you have these tectonic plates. You hear about these things?
They shift.
Yes, the continents are slowly drifting.
They're
as
plates
we
that are
speak.
made of tectonic.
That's not accurate, but okay, keep going.
So after all this time, after all these millions and millions of years, and all this erosion that could possibly happen,
Are you a
you're
dinosaur
telling
truther?
you're telling me that we just randomly found these? No, I'm not I'm not anti-dinosaur. I'm pro-dinosaur. I'm anti-archaeologist trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
Is it true that they're saying this is the first
The woolly
ever
mammoth over our eyes.
set of Pegasaurus tracks?
It's not a Pegasaurus. What's your deal, dog?
Is it the third leg Gregosaurus? It's a Miami Hurricanes reference.
Yeah, famously huge cock.
Greg Olson?
My God.
Famously.
Who you
That's what
take?
you hear.
Greg Olson or John Hamm?
In a cock off?
Yeah.
Probably Greg Olson. He's a professional athlete.
We had a good question on exactly 5 minutes yesterday that we didn't get to, and I want to ask it now.
No.
but I don't want to ruin it for
We're
future.
gonna run that back.
It's gonna be tough. Stop looking at Andrew Tate tweets, dude.
I'm not.
You're
It's-
obsessed with this guy.
Our old intern was doing a.
Weren't you? Why are you
tweet.
googling Andrew Tate tattoos?
I wasn't. Does he have tattoos? Yeah, surely he has.
He definitely has tattoos.
All right, now I'm looking.
I'm
at
just
Pete
pissed off
Blackburn
we've moved on
tweets.
from the dinosaur track discussion. You guys
No,
are talking
I'm in.
Tatum.
What kind of
This isn't-
dinosaur is this?
Well, there were several different dinosaurs there, actually.
How can they not tell?
Dinosaurs
They
are just so
can.
Web3.
How? Okay, then what kind of dinosaur
I'm
was
getting to it, you son of a gun.
Maybe you should read it before
Some
you
of
start
them are
talking about
some
it.
of them are attributed to the Sauroposeidon, which is a 60-foot tall dinosaur weighing about 44 tons.
That sounds like a Northern European death metal band.
And
Okay.
it weighs 44 tons and its tracks are that big.
Facts. I mean,
Yeah.
It's this thing like, whatever.
it's got tiny feet.
You guys would be just crushing Parks of Soul if you was listening to you talk about
is
this.
is there a rendering of what the Poseidon what is it? The pseudo
Yeah.
Poseidon?
A guy on Love Island USA last night said that the Loch Ness monster isn't actually a monster; it's just a whale penis.
I just don't know if that checks.
I don't even know if there's whales. I don't even think there's whales in at Loch
I
Ness.
kind of like the thought of a whale that like knows that he can like
Toss
get
his
everybody
dick out every
talking.
once in a while.
So he just floats to the top and rolls over and just lets that thing just flop out one time.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so that's the
We've talked a lot of cock today. I'm sorry.
yeah. It's a big penis episode.
Sauroposeidon. Like it's
So it
that's
looks like a
big boy.
brontosaurus.
Sure. Weirdly, a brontosaurus never existed. It was confused with a brachiosaurus.
How do we
you
know
can
that?
tell
They
that
wrongly created.
you can tell
How
that
do we know
Dylan
that?
wants to dive into this conversation, but he doesn't want to get made fun of for knowing these things.
I know a lot of stuff because of my son. He teaches me a lot, and we read books together, so I know about this.
He
shit.
is your son
A
and your
brontosaurus was wrongly identified. Like they named a dinosaur brontosaurus, and then they realized, oh, actually, this was fossil of I think it was a brachiosaurus. There's a bunch of them that are like big like that. It's like, oh, I guess the brontosaurus never actually existed. It's a true thing. Look it up. Anyway, I'm fascinated by this mostly because my son is super into it, and we read books about it all the time, and I love this kind of stuff.
Where in Texas did this happen?
South of Fort Worth,
Dylan,
We're south of Fort Worth.
just south of Fort Worth, the Dinosaur Valley State Park. What?
Dave's trying to come at you right now.
I just Googled, did the brontosaurus exist? That's all I put in. First result, brontosaurus was a large sauropod, a group of typically large dinosaurs with long necks and tails that lived during the late Jurassic period from about 156 to 145 or 145 million years ago. The first recorded evidence of the brontosaurus was discovered in the 1870s in the USA. I'm just saying
there
there's
are
other
conflicting theories about its actual existence.
You fall
There are a
into
lot
the-
of dinosaurs that look just like that, though.
If you had to guess, if you had to put yourself in one of the two camps,
I'm going with it did not exist camp.
Think it's
it
a
was, It
hoax?
was confused with a different species.
okay, I have no reason to argue that.
But I wasn't around back then, so I'm not a firsthand witness or anything.
Few were.
Sure.
Maybe some alligators. We don't know.
The ones that famously live forever.
Correct. And only in vacuums.
But
Have you heard about the Stonkosaurus?
the prints in that picture
Has
are
diamond hands.
oh my god. The Stonkosaurus. Didn't have
Its
diamond
hands are made of diamonds.
Just a well-off dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are really annoying.
They should do dinosaur NFTs.
He's got a standing reservation at a bunch of rooftop bars in Midtown. Loves a vodka soda.
I like when Dylan's so put off by what we're doing with something he likes, he just starts reading it more intently on his
Mhm.
computer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to learn some more.
The Brontosaurus, known fondly as one of the largest creatures to have ever walked the planet, while having had one of the smallest brains in all of dinosaurs,
It's mean.
is back.
Yeah, how do you?
The creature is still extinct, but it has now been reclassified as a dinosaur after being sent into exile by the scientific community. So there's some conflicting theories out there. Okay?
Okay.
Why'd they have to do it like that?
Yeah, why'd they have to come at his brain?
Like, we already said it didn't exist. Now we're like, yeah, it existed. Small brain, though.
When scientists looked at these fossils later, they realized that I can't
Just try.
pronounce this, Apatosaurus was the same animal as the Brontosaurus. Yeah, there's all kinds of information
Apatosaurus
out
sounds
there.
soft.
Ooh, scientists used the first name given to an animal, so they decided to rename the Brontosaurus to Apatosaurus because the Apatosaurus came first.
Jesus.
Damn, I hope it's partner
How do they
rebounding from
know?
that.
That's a good question. I don't know, man. Anyway,
Is that why we have creeks and rivers? I'm sorry. That's stupid.
Wolves famously
what?
make rivers?
Only if they're reintroduced into the wild, yes, correct. They make
Anyway.
everything green and cool. The springs start flowing.
We got enough trees though.
I'm finished reading dinosaur facts, by the way. But this stuff is fascinating, to me at least.
You should do a Patrick Reed parody account, and it's use dinosaur facts.
Mm-hmm.
And you just contradict the mainstream narratives about dinosaurs.
I
Much
like
like
that.
I have like Lad Football Bruv, where I talk about like European sports and stuff. You should make a science account.
Science is tight, dude. Science
You
is
could,
lit.
dude, you could do a kid pod.
dude, you could be good.
You could have a kid show podcast where you just talk about stuff like that in a more interesting way. But
You guys are going to get into this kind of shit when your
See,
sons
but then
get old enough.
this is
I know.
this is how Dylan gets canceled. He starts doing the children's stuff. He has his children's podcast going on, and then they go back and they're like, "Wait, this guy looks familiar. This is the TFM guy.
Is that Dorn?
He wrote the story about shitting his pants.
Is that Dorn?
This is Blippy 2.0.
No, you could shit your pants. Just don't shit on your
shit on
friends.
another person.
Is he the guy? I mean, even if he didn't post the poop shotgun video, he definitely. He was in charge at that time.
You were in charge famously.
I famously never shat on a person, ever.
Ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Big Brother night.
Stop, Dave.
What, have you guys been watching Big Brother without me?
Yeah,
Pooping on each other?
every Tuesday at the Casa de Rough.
I don't want to get pooped on while watching Big Brother,
I
but
don't
I
either.
also don't like being excluded. So
That's why
I
we
guess I got to
canceled
do what
it.
I got to do.
No, we called it an end to it. We're like, no, this is too much. Dylan's fucking taking this a little far.
Just pooping on people. Did the Prime Minister of Finland poop on anybody?
Nope.
What did the Prime Minister of Finland do?
She's 36.
Oh.
And according to news outlets, Finland's prime minister parties like a rock star. And the Finns are okay with that.
So
Is she low-key a baddie?
She was caught partying. There's some videos from behind the scenes. She wasn't doing anything egregious. She wasn't doing
She
any
was
hard
dancing.
drugs.
She
She was
was
just
living.
dancing. She was being funny. She was enjoying herself. And all these people took it way too far and acted like she was doing something bad.
Do you get the feeling that the only people who got upset by it were people outside of Finland, like us, like UK,
Yeah.
the West?
This is going to sound like a joke, but this is a classic scenario of people legitimately just not liking girl boss to win.
Are we really just going to ignore the fact that she's a certified baddie?
No.
I just
But
don't really
I-
look at her like that. I look at her as a prime minister. and
Yeah,
nothing
I
else.
like her accomplishments and
Okay.
and stuff like
I don't
that.
know
I
anything
like
about
that
her
to precede
accomplishments.
what is physically attractive about her.
I don't
I've
know
got-
anything about her.
Dylan, what if I told you she stood with Ukraine?
I stay with Ukraine.
Man, to the
Man, you
people
got something in
to the
common.
people in my neighborhood who have the "I stand with Ukraine" signs in their yard, you're really brave.
Wow.
We were beginning to wonder where you guys stood.
Wow.
Like, I know where you stand. I'm proud of you guys for having those signs out, but I would like to go on record saying that I also stand with Ukraine.
Are you sure they're not Ukrainian?
No, that's the other thing. Like, I don't want to shit on people that have the Ukraine signs out too much because they might be Ukrainian, and I think that changes things. But I can't help but just think whenever I see "I stand with Ukraine" sign, like, what dinner party conversation went off the rails that now they have to tell all their neighbors, like, by the way,
yeah.
I do stand with the Ukraine.
Somebody brought up a Glenn Greenwald article or something, and they're like, whoa, we gotta just really, really show our support.
Yeah.
Double down.
It's like everyone leaves the dinner and you're just drunk on red wine. It's like, babe, did we go too hard on questioning some of the Ukraine stuff? I'm just gonna go to the store tomorrow and get a "I stand with Ukraine" sign.
Oh God, did I start talking about defense spending? Oh my God. Oh my God. The military industrial complex. Folks, we're standing with Finland now. We're standing. She's only 36 and she's dancing with her friends. Folks.
I don't wish you were single still, but I wish you were single for the only reason that I kind of want you to DM the Prime Minister of Ukraine right now.
I can still DM her.
with the Mario emoji, not emoji.
Here you go, Queen.
Whatever. You drop this, Queen. You drop this, Prime Minister.
They made her. She voluntarily took a drug test after this to prove, like, because people were suggesting that she was on drugs. Like, just fucking let her.
Can't believe
even if
Casey
she
left me
was.
on red.
Who did?
Casey Musgrave.
Is it kind of surprising that Trump never got a crown made
She saw your
for
message.
being president?
No, she didn't read it. I'm just kidding.
What if Trump had instituted something that was like presidents wear crowns now? Would have been kind of tight.
Somebody posted, might have been Big Content Guy. Somebody posted the video of him after like one of the hurricanes or disasters, handing out. Well, I should say, tossing out paper towels to the crowd, and he's just shooting them, flicking his wrist like he's taking jumpers. He's just shooting them out to the crowd, and it's just like, oh, then okay, the Kim Jong Un meeting where he looks at the camera. Make us look skinny. Oh God, I don't know.
It says a lot that if you're the president of the United States and you are meeting with a vicious dictator from North Korea, and the one thing that you're worried about is making sure that the photographers take flattering photos of you so you look skinny. What kind of deep-seated issues do you have with yourself that you have to worry about that when you are literally standing in front of one of the worst people on planet Earth?
I don't think he cares, because if he did, he would never step foot on a golf course where he looks like one of the most unhealthy humans of all time.
It was the pan over to Kim Jong Il that made it so funny. He was just like, what is this idiot talking about?
Remember when you were a big Kim Jong Il guy?
Dylan had some takes on some people.
No.
You did say he had fire fits. You definitely said that.
Dude can get a fit off.
I don't want to live in a world where you can't respect someone's fit because of what they've done.
If you're drippy, you're drippy.
Yeah, like thank you. That's a good point. Like, I think Dylan's right here. I don't think we can.
Thank you.
We can't just come at any people for human rights violations. We can't discount their drip because of that.
April 11th, 2013. Subject line of my emails to Kim Jong. Look here, you chubby little shit.
Damn, dude, you're fat shaming Kim Jong?
Damn, who said that?
First line of my email to Kim Jong. This is the same day. You've got a lot of nerve, pal.
Wow, dude, you're really putting him in his place.
I'm retweeting that one. You say I don't retweet you enough? Well, there you go.
Come on, don't do that. What are you doing, dog?
Dude, Dylan that's a crazy ratio you have on this tweet, Dylan. You have 39 retweets and 39 likes.
Got to give credit to Kim Jong for that hair, though. Those white walls demand respect.
Would you stop doing that?
This is a good bit. It's all right.
Dylan's actively deleting them and going through them.
Yeah, right. As soon as you retweet, I'm just going to delete.
Oh, Daily Frazier had a banger. Do you follow Daily Frazier?
I saw it.
It's good.
You got a lot of nerve, pal.
That's a good tweet. That's a legit tweet.
I deleted it.
It's satire.
I cannot get over the fact that Kim Jong-il said that he shot 38 under in his first ever round of golf.
That was the dad, right?
Yes, it said Kim shot 38 under, including 11 holes in one at the 7,700-yard championship course at Pyongyang in the very first round of golf of his life, according to North Korean state media.
11 holes in one.
This was in 1994 when Kim was 52 years old. Even more impressive, he stood just 5'3", yet was able to overpower the course as long as any ever played in a major championship history.
Is that a little surprising that he allows state media to say he's 5'3" and he doesn't hey, let's go 5'10"?
Yeah.
5'9".
If you're going to lie about your golf score, I'd rather lie about my height than my golf score.
It's like, dude, he looks small on TV. He's actually 6'8".
They said, I mean.
He plays longer than he is.
My whole life, I mean, I'm never going to get a hole in one. I've pretty much accepted that for me. He got 11 in one round.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Wow. Who's buying this shit?
Probably the people living under his tyrannical regime.
Yeah, probably a lot of people in North Korea who don't know how difficult it is to get a hole in one because they don't play golf.
Yeah, it's in a fairly elite sport. Yeah, especially over there.
They don't get to play?
Probably not. I don't know. They're redoing a bunch of the courses.
Do they have golf courses?
Yeah, they have a 7,700 yard championship course at Pyongyang.
It's hard to get a tee time out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the only one who plays it.
All
yeah,
the-
their
all the
restricted
retired
internet
guys.
access isn't very friendly to golfnow.com.
All the retired guys get up and get the tee times, and they get mad if you get one.
They apparently have a dope ski resort there.
Is it like one of the indoor ones, or is it actually
No,
dope?
No, they
it's-
do.
it's-
Yeah, I
it's
believe it.
lit.
I believe it. That's like the one reason I want to go over there is like skiing. I want to go
Man.
powder skiing in Japan so bad.
Don't steal any posters.
Well, I'm not going to
Just
go to
don't
North
go over
Korea.
there.
I want to go powder skiing in Japan more than I want to do any other vacation right now. That's a lie. That's my number 2. I want to go do a Scottish golf trip with the boys.
More powder skiing talk in This Weekend in Fun.
Cocaine.
Right.
I've got a big weekend planned.
Cocaine.
Whoa. We didn't even Sorry.
What do we not talk?
Nothing. It's probably for the best we move on from Finland's Prime Minister.
This Weekend in Fun presented by Roback. Backer 20 gets you 20% off of everything on their site. Yes, I said 20% off of everything. Using code Backer20. I recently went through my closet and I discovered several things in my closet that I'd forgotten that I owned. One of those things was a sweatshirt from Roback. I like to put on a sweatshirt.
A
maybe-
hoodie?
Yeah, a hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to put on like a hoodie with no shirt on underneath it after I shower at night
Oh, yeah.
and just
Oh, yeah.
vibe out in the apartment, just hang.
Yo, I feel that, man.
Dylan, like me, thought Will got some dope prototype. that
It's like,
we
what are
were
you
privy
talking
to.
about, fool?
No,
What?
no, I'm talking about the hoodie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw everybody off there. But dude, they've got so much going on right now. Okay, do you guys mind if I don't cap for a few minutes here? I'm not capping.
This is a cap-free zone.
Please.
Okay. Well, it's kind of not a cap-free zone because I'm about to talk about their hats, famously.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, we just requested some of those from them, David.
Aha.
Their hats are the most comfortable hats I've ever worn. I absolutely love them. They are so fucking comfortable. I will do it anytime.
It's from a dude who's not capping.
Their shirts, I've been sliding into a medium lately, and I've been absolutely loving it. They fit me perfectly right now. My body's just like morphing into a Roback.
It's also a wonderland.
Thank you. But it's college football season. Couldn't get here soon enough, as we've known. They got a bunch of stuff on here that's just perfect for it. You're wearing one right now.
What's that one called?
I don't know.
All right.
That's
But
good, dude.
they have
That's
a lot
good.
of university-themed shirts, as this is one of them for the
They
University of
literally
Texas.
have one called the Nectar. We got to get that, dude. They have the Feeney. Like, is this about Mr. Feeney?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Dude, they have way too many designs on their site right now. This is insane.
They have a lot of
The
designs.
Florida man.
Ooh, they have the mitten. Yeah, that's getting bought by your boy. Are you
Oh, is it
kidding me?
Is it like a Wisconsin themed?
Shut the fuck up, David.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this.
classic Dave.
Dude, can we just email them? I don't want to buy this. I want them to send me one for free. Is this the Mr. Feeney, dude? That's smart. This is a back to school
It's
shirt.
a science fair.
Sorry, I'll stop shopping their site, but I will be leaving this tab open to return to in a little bit. Backer 20 gets you 20% off. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Will. I really appreciate that. I have nothing on Friday. I'm wide open. If you guys want to hang, I'll be actually. Let's start Thursday. Got a little dinner, a little company dinner, to celebrate Brett's 3 years with us. Pretty excited for that. Going to a steakhouse. Steakhouse has wine on tap, which I love. I feel like it like oxygenates the wine, you know.
Yeah,
Really
but
makes
how
the
often do they
flavors-
clean the tubes?
Really makes the flavors pop.
Where are
David.
you going? That has wine on tap?
You're going to.
Oh,
You
Carve.
You dumb dumb.
Oh, Carve.
It's not Carve.
Austin's hottest new steakhouse with wine on tap.
Now we're gonna get sworn by fans because you guys just said
It's
it.
pronounced Carve.
Last time we were there, a lady flashed her tees at us.
It's not true.
She had a bra on,
She had a bra on.
but it was flesh colored. That's a true story. We didn't ask for it. We didn't have any interactions with people. They just saw that we were the party room, and she thought she would just.
There was a wall separating us. We didn't ask for it.
On Saturday, I'm going to a gala of sorts, a black tie affair for the Big Brothers Big Sisters
Oh wow!
program.
You think you're better than us because you're going to galas that benefit people? You think you're better
It's
than
for
us?
the kids, man. Yeah, so that'll be fun. There's a silent auction.
How much did a table at that thing run?
Don't know. We didn't pay for it.
How much money are you going to bring to like I don't know silent auction bid on stuff?
Tree fitty.
350.
No, I don't know. I probably won't place any bids.
Will you take some pictures of some dope shit so I can place
gonna
bids
have to-
through you?
I'm gonna have to take Bay's credit card from her. Last time she went to one of these, she got a little reckless.
Yeah.
She skipped Rush to go dove hunting and
She
still got a
did.
bid.
Yeah, she did that too. That's pretty much all I got. Pretty somewhat low key weekend. That should be a fun deal though.
Really? You starting it? I didn't know you had Disney Plus.
Oh, low key.
That's good.
Okay. I do have Disney.
Check
Plus.
out the cinematic universe of Marvel on Patreon.
Anyway,
for sure.
that concludes my weekend of fun. David, how about you?
Man, as you alluded to, we will be starting Thursday night at Carve.
I'm also gonna watch some college football. You guys hear about this?
What's your
Shitty
game of the
games.
week?
You got to think it's Illinois at Hawaii. I think that's who they.
That was
play.
Northwestern.
It might be. It might be. Hawaii's playing. I'm gonna stay till
saw
2
that.
a.m. watching it.
I'd love to ask some questions.
What is it?
No, we're just talking shit about you. No, it's a shirt we were asking about. The name, the Mambo Taxi, is a Roback shirt, and that's
Roback has made some major updates to their site. and
Famous
I am
Mika
very
Cena drink.
interested. Very interested.
famous Miko drink. Shout out Miko. We're gonna do Carve, and if it goes like last time, we will be drinking good wine. Thanks to Brett, because Brett's got it in. They know him up there.
Last time we asked for wine recommendation at Carve, the guy just recommended the most expensive bottle on the menu.
No, let's set the table first.
A bottle that retails at $44.
Brett said, "I got a guy. I'm gonna get him in here. He's gonna like fill us in on what we need to order." So he brings this guy in, and Brett's talking to him like they're buddies from like childhood. And the guy's like, "Yeah, just get the like." He had no idea who Brett was. He just recommends a very expensive bottle of wine, which we ordered.
Randy had a closer relationship with the waiter who was somehow born at the hospital Randy was born at. We figured that out, and it became a talking point. Friday, I will be heading southbound 35 to New Braunfels. We are doing our fantasy draft this weekend, and it is a hybrid golf weekend and fantasy football drafting. We're going to be, Buddy, it's got a place on the Comal River, and I think it's right on it. I don't know. It's new. We're going to go down there, post up, see what kind of trouble we get into. May hit San Marcos. May get a tattoo on my
Are you going to
finger.
the square?
We might. There's been talk. It's a bad idea. I threw up last time I went there
Famously.
in a trash can on a party bus. But
Dylan hasn't thrown up since high school.
yeah, no, I haven't.
Think
true.
you're special because you got a good gag reflex?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Prove it.
Don't call it that.
that's what it is.
Just gross.
So yeah, doing that. Hey, wish me luck, man. You know me, I love fantasy football. It's kind of my thing.
Good luck,
Please
Dave.
break down your entire draft on Too Much Dip.
It's funny you say that. There are people who want like a fantasy minute.
Please, I mean, whatever. If the people want it, do it.
It's
What's
hard
your
to tell.
fantasy to say?
Two people respond to a story like,
Luda.
dude, you're like, does that mean I should do it?
Yeah. You got to be careful of that vocal minority.
Oh yeah.
Get you in the Georgia Dome on the 50-yard line.
Luda.
Burm, burm, burm. Burm, burm, burm. Yeah.
So, second I heard
Yeah.
my 8th grade girlfriend listen to that song,
Yeah.
I was like, my life's about to change for the
Oof.
better. And she dumped me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, MSN Messenger.
Ooh. You weren't even using AOL?
We used a hybrid of both.
Broke
She was on
shit.
that Web 2 shit.
That's some small baller shit, dude.
Using both? Diversifying?
Dylan,
I don't think so.
Dylan was over there using Prodigy.
I don't even know what that is, dog.
I heard you on
I was
Zanga.
on that next level shit.
I heard you on Zanga just trying to hit up.
By the
E-girls.
way,
I don't even know what
Zanga
Zanga is. Featured in that documentary.
Zanga is how they found the young lady whose photo was being used by the catfisher
Lene
Lene
Kukua.
Kaiteo.
Really?
Yeah, they found her Zanga page.
I've made
Tim Burke from Deadspin.
a decision in my life. I will not be watching the Manti Te'o documentary.
Don't care.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have watched it if we didn't do a sports show. Check out Too Much Dip Mondays.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
But I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I care enough.
Okay.
I don't know if I care enough.
Very
He has
cool.
gotten significantly hotter. That's
He's a
something
good-looking
you
dude.
He's a hot man.
He's a good looking dude. Yeah, I mean, he could have probably had some girls around the Notre Dame campus if he really tried.
Probably. You probably could have found someone to date.
Like someone who existed.
Yeah, yeah. I've always had one main thing that I look for in a woman.
To exist.
That is that she exists.
That's a key one for me as well.
I got bad news for you guys. Your boys' weekend begins tonight.
Well,
Wednesday.
I'm going to Lyle Lovett with Micah Weiner. We're going to ACL Movie Theater. It's going to be lit. Not sure what to expect. I've never been to a taping there. Very excited about that. So if you get PBS, watch for your boy on television on a special near you.
I'm not going to do that. But
Why? Do you not contribute to PBS?
I love it is fine. Doesn't do much for me.
Okay. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about you.
Okay. And then tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to this place called Carve. You guys heard of this place?
Carve.
I can already tell. So Brett, I've never seen Brett do this not at a company dinner, but he always gets like the crab on top of his steak when we had a company dinner. He never does it when we're just out.
You want an unpopular take?
Yeah.
A good steak shouldn't need crab.
A good steak doesn't need anything on it.
Yeah, like
Ooh, Daddy's gonna
maybe
feast tomorrow.
if you want to drop a little, just some traditional butter on
Yeah.
there.
No,
Fine.
I'm talking like
But
Daddy's gonna
the
feast
accoutrements that
tomorrow.
you have to pay for. You don't need that shit.
Nah, he's kind of extra with this bullshit.
Yeah.
we should get like a birthday candle in his fillet.
I will be going to
not
Carve
his
with the
birthday.
boys.
I know.
Friday, I got big news. I'm going to the Austin FC game. Just me and my wife, but I'm going. We're playing LAFC. You heard of this team?
I hope no one sprays beer on her.
Did she? I don't think she actually minded, did
So
she?
just slurp it up.
She's with the siphon, baby. Spray your beer all over me. And then, Saturday morning, we got Dylan, if you want to come over, you can join me. I know Dave's going to be down in New Braunfels. But if you want to come over for the Manchester United match on Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m., I will be awake for it.
Facts, dude. I'll be there.
Come holler. I can make you a cup of coffee.
Can't wait.
Okay?
Careful. Might turn into Big Brother night with him.
I swear to God, dude, if you poop on me during this
Fucking-
match, I'm going to be really upset.
Fucking scat man over here.
I have to mention something else. This weekend that I'm not able to go to because I have aforementioned plans is my 20-year high school reunion.
You got to go, dude.
I talked to a bunch
Fuck
of my
you
friends over
doing?
the weekend, and apparently it's going to be no one's going.
Oh.
It's like they're like scrambling for people to get to like RSVP.
You just tanked the vibe in here real bad.
That makes
didn't.
me,
That makes me
me
sad.
sad for people who
People
are
put
planning
effort
it.
into planning
On a
this.
tee,
I
I
haven't
put
been
up
able to go to
a
mine.
chance for you guys to make fun of my age, and you haven't even taken it yet.
Dude,
That's because
we're
I'm
better
sad
than
for
that.
your student council president right now, who's clearly put effort into this.
Was it Eugene?
They're
Randy,
upset.
Randy recently
Eugene's
had
not
this
coming.
happen to him, and it made me sad. It's happened to me as well. I'm on student council.
It's just a goose fest if I do show up. Everyone's getting goosed.
I was on student council, and when I got hit up about planning ours, I
Mm.
immediately unsubscribed from that email.
I was the least active student council member. It was just a resume play.
Yeah, I got on. I was a rep. We had 2 reps per class, and I decided to do that. And that was just, like Dave, pure resume builder. I did lose an election one year, though. I got cocky, and I didn't campaign.
I wouldn't have voted for
Oh,
you.
you forgot to go to the Rust Belt.
It was bad. It was bad.
Famously, Hillary forgot to go to Wisconsin. It's a
I
number of
did-
states.
The
I-
mitten state.
I did steal it back
Yes.
the next year. They tried to stop the steal. Didn't let it happen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you show up at the?
We collected a bunch of voting machines.
Did you show up at the principal's office with a bunch of? You storm it
Mm-hmm.
with all your friends.
Miss Jacobs, fuck you. No, she was cool. She's the one who gave me a heads up that the drug dogs were going to be there that one day.
That's lit.
Shouldn't have done that. I mean, I didn't have any drugs in my Subaru. But if that dog's sniffing stuff and he sees my Subaru, he's like, yep, there's weed in there.
Yeah, it's got to be weed in
There
this
was,
Subs.
spoiler, there was no weed in there as I was too afraid to know how to buy weed at that time in my
Oh, I
life.
found my Delta 8.
You didn't burn famously.
Dude, there's been, tell me if I'm crazy. There's been an uptick in dogs at the Austin airport lately. They're everywhere.
Drug dogs?
You know they don't smell for drugs.
Bomb
right?
dogs.
They smell
bomb
for,
dogs.
They smell for explosives.
But
Things of
Dude,
that
you know
nature.
I am around dogs. Like, I always get in trouble because I want to pet the dogs, and they're like, no. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey, a lady walking her dog by our house yesterday had a shirt that said, I just want to drink my wine and pet my dog as she's walking her
Jesus.
dog.
Jesus.
did you get that from the Blake collection from The Bachelor?
That guy.
Dude,
One of the on Hinge, you can like certain prompts you can list. It's like at a party, you'll find me blank, and it's like they always put like petting the dog. Like, okay,
What would you say? What could we find you doing at a party?
yeah. Tapping the DJ in the shoulder, asking to play sicko mode.
Dave's just doing lines in the bathroom. Is that what you wanted me to say for myself? You know, the cocaine joke. Son of a bitch.
No, there's something else.
Oh,
Randy's on my page.
I don't get it.
It's just we don't have to.
Okay.
I wouldn't do you like
Hey, that was fun.
yeah.
That's a
good
fun
show.
episode.
Good show.
Dylan, can I have you submit an order for us on Roback
What you want, dog?
using backer 20?
What you want, fool?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, fun episode, fun week. Tomorrow doing voicemails on Patreon again, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Go leave a review for us as well. It's been fun reading those lately. Tell us how good we are at podcasting.
Yeah.
Also, I think we might be having something get dropped next week. Soon and later, at least. Might be some, might want to save a little money.
Oh,
New golf league.
Yes.
We're not talking about the new golf league, dude.
Very cool.
Can't talk about that.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Bye.
Bye.